I'm excited about Solana. Yes, no. I am. I've owned it before. I made some money. I bought back in. We're going to talk about it today, really briefly, every day, 6 days a week, not Sunday. I bring you a coin, a tip, or a tool analysis on crypto for the rest of us. We're going to talk about Solana, and sometimes whether you like something or not, you just have to realize if it performs, you might want to be in it. That's the way I look at Solana. We're going to talk about a couple things, but first I have to say, as always, the disclaimer, I'm just a big dumb animal, informational purposes only. Don't do what I say. All right, this is a Solana chart. Here we are at around $140. Lately, you may have noticed, and I'll just point out these two articles, that Solana ETFs were filed. One by VanEck, and I believe VanEck filed the first Ethereum ETF, I think. Don't quote me on that. 21 shares also, and that is Kathy Wood. Okay, they submit their Solana ETF applications. What to know, basically what to know is that I think they said the SEC has 200 or 240 days, a certain amount of time that they have to respond by. So jumping into this other article, this particular guy, this quote, he says that Solana ETF, they have a final deadline of mid-March 2025. Great. That is 8 months away or so, hopefully in the middle of this bull market. But there you go. Bitcoin ETFs are done. Spot ETFs, that is. The Ethereum ETF spot, they believe, will be done, up and running in a couple months at the latest. And then we've got Solana. If you look at the market cap, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, let's not count that, it's a stable coin, BNB, Solana. Let's call Solana number 4. In my mind, something with this large of a market cap, I'm really happy with a 2x return. I personally think these are low risk and reward. Doubling your money is amazing. I mean, I don't care. I know people look for 5x, 10x, and all this stuff, but if I can double my money. So I have different buckets. This is in the bucket of, I think my money's safe and it's going to grow there. I have other investments that I think are riskier. But I have heard other people say that they believe Solana can 5x and 10x. Who knows? If you could get a 5x or a 10x out of something at the top of the market cap list, I think that would be amazing. Let's look at two charts real quick here. Solana now, just like the market itself, has been going sideways, testing some support. It's around $140. It peaked around $200. Let's look at the last run. The last run, it peaked, and I think this was in November and of 2021, and it looks like it peaked around, I wrote it down, $260, let's say. So let's look at the total market, total 2, which is just the altcoins. Okay, here the chart looks very similar. Solana, right, sideways chop. It's around $1 trillion. It peaked around 1.2 trillion. Last market around November, it peaked at around 1.7 trillion. Okay. Let's overlay them. If you overlay both of them, you just add Solana to the chart. Solana's in orange here. Here's Solana in the last run. Whoops, what just happened to the chart? There you go. You can see, look at the way it grew here, and this is the altcoin market. Altcoin market dips, Solana dips. Solana takes off with the altcoin market, it dips, etc. It goes down. Look at it. The pattern is following basically the same. So if you believe the altcoin market is going to take off, if you look at this, past is not predictive of the future. However, it appears that they will move in lockstep. So I don't think a 1.7 trillion is out of the realm of possibilities. Matter of fact, I think total altcoin market could, 3 trillion, 5 trillion. I've heard 10 trillion. So it's just moving lock and step. It looks like a 2 or 3x. No problem. But now that they could have their own ETFs, spot ETFs, where people can just buy it without having to understand wallets and all this stuff, and larger investors can get in, I think, who knows, it could take off. Now, if you look at it on DeFi Llama, I happen to just pull up here, total value lock. The last time is around 10 billion. This time it's around 4 billion at the moment. Of course, that was 10 billion at the peak of the last run in 2021. Again, November. So everything's in lockstep. Altcoin market, Solana, the amount locked on their chain. If you look at it in terms of the price, all right, we've got the price around that November time is around 10 billion locked with around a $270 price. Now it's around 4.5 billion, half as much locked with a $130 price. That seems to be lockstep. I don't look at the price as much as I look at the market cap, right? Because it depends on how many coins are out there circulating. So in the last run up, you're looking at 75 billion market cap, around 10 billion that was actually locked up, total value locked. So what's that, 1/7? And then now we've got a market cap of 62 billion with 4 billion locked, which is like 1/15. So in other words, the market cap right now is much higher if you compare it to the total value locked than it was last time. It doesn't bother me because we haven't really gotten into the bull run, but some people might look at this and say, it's overpriced. I actually don't have an opinion on that. That would bother me a little bit, but we haven't hit the bull run yet. So that's it for today. I just wanted to point out the Solana ETFs, which I'm sure you've heard about, the fact that it moves lockstep with the market in general. It's such a high market cap coin that if you can get a 2, 3, 4, 5x out of that, to me, in my opinion, this is a very low risk, but a much higher reward than I think any of these other coins could be. I think it might outperform Ethereum. And I always have to say I am invested in both of those, so I want them both to do well. Have a great day. Let's make generational wealth together with crypto. And as always, try to make sure that you're looking at various forms of data before you make any investment decisions. Have a great day.